Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today we're just going to go over Summer Disciples Alexa, kind of in a mix of a testing slash guide video. So first off, in order to get Alexa, her specialty change was really easy. There's basically one place you need to farm. You need to go to the adventure, and you either want to go to Levulin episode 1 or episode 1 epilogue. I did episode 1 epilogue to get these extra epic catalyst. Here I farmed S3 Wanderer Poet's Grave, and I just use this on auto. I don't know if this is the best place, but if you switch over to episode 1 epilogue, Levulin World, you can then just pick up these if you want them and some other stuff. You can basically farm anywhere you want, and then you have a ton of AP to exchange as well. And don't forget, it doesn't matter where you farm AP in episode 1 epilogue anymore. You can use it anywhere, so that makes it a lot easier. Secondly, you just need to do one of the labyrinths. That's all you have to do. Kill 50 mobs. It took me 1 run. That was it, so it wasn't very hard at all. And then you just do a run with her on your team. I did a run with her without any gear on and 3-manned it, so that's how I did it. So next up, gear and stuff like that. If we take a look at her awakens also, you don't actually need all of these if you want to save some runes. I believe you can skip this one. You don't need the health. And you also don't need this one either, just 20% less damage taken. Maybe it helps her survive if a wyvern hits her when there's no debuffs, but in general, if you're really desperately trying to save some runes and you're really running out, just skip those. The other thing to mention too is because we're having her skill ups, you really need plus 15. Previously, I didn't have skill 2 or skill 3 with skill ups. Really, you only really needed skill 1. Also, her imprint is super great. 144 base attack is fantastic. And I'm on Daydream Joker and a Rage set. I'm not sure what set I should be on, but we're on this set. So we're sitting here with quite decent stats: 140 speed, 4100 attack, over 100% crit chance. You only need 85%, remember, for Wyvern. I wish I was at 85 with more crit damage, but I just couldn't make it work somehow. And yeah, let's just go take a run. And to note, I'm not really set up for my wyvern run, so this is kind of a good test for people who are kind of still struggling, because I changed my gear around so much. I'm not really like happy with a lot of my teams, and I don't really want to make a one shot because I just run through my stamina so fast, you know. So let's do my team in 2 different ways. One, we're going to use Alexa instead of Sigrid, and the other we'll go back to Sigrid and see what it looks like. Honestly, I haven't done this yet, and again, my team is not set up well. It's just a base team. It's not fast, it's not slow, it's just a team, right? So let's see how Alexa works. This is my first run with her. No idea what sort of damage she's going to do. She's obviously going to need debuffs because of the rage set, right? So like, I imagine she's going to hit pretty hard. And here we go, here we go. Almost, here we go. Such a cool animation. This makes her worth it. Like, if you're wondering if she's worth it, right there. That's enough to be worth it, just having that animation, right? And that dies to bleed. Nope, it doesn't, just kidding. And let's see what this phase looks like. And there is a massive post on Alexa on the subreddit. Just go to the PoE, or not PoE, lol. Go to the Epic 7 Reddit and then search Alexa. It'll be the first post there. Fantastic work. He wrote paragraphs and paragraphs, like a thesis on it. That's really in-depth. I wasn't really looking for super in-depth. So we're just kind of seeing how much damage she does on average, like 6k. Drops of poison, not too bad here. Get some CR as well. And now she just does another casual 6k and another. I mean, so that was pretty good, right? Okay, let's try another run here and just see how it goes. Maybe the first turn goes a little different. I kind of want to see her second and third skill more instead of just skill 1s, just to see what that looks like on the boss. But so far, she does a lot of damage, right? And that's what we want. Don't know if more than Sigrid, and definitely don't know if it matters which one you're going for. And we'll do a run with this, with Sigrid as well here. God, this is so cool. This is, like I said, this is worth using her just right that, with that, It's worth using it just because of that. Like, that just makes the wyvern run so much more fun, I think. Having that little spike in there. Okay, here we go. Also, my ordering is super wrong for turn order. But, you know, it works. Okay, now she does her thing. 6k or 60k. And then she goes again right after, which is kind of insane.
All decisions have consequences.
Lose defense break, so it's only 22k into 15k. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much exactly how I expected it to go. There's nothing special here, right? It's just a typical wyvern run with one of the many units that do a ton of damage now. That just happens to do like an extra ton of damage. Some bleeds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, spike it. I mean, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So now let's just try it really quickly with a cigarette here and just see what it looks like, because I'm pretty curious the difference. Honestly, I don't remember how much damage my cigarette was doing, so kind of interested to see. She's also on a rage set as well here. Give her the Durandal, and let's see. And I guess the question for all of this is it worth it? And the long and short answer is, if you have cigarette, likely not, unless there's some sort of one shot that goes better with her. And oh my god. And I just don't see the resources being worth it unless you happen to not have a Wyvern 13 one already, right? Like, it doesn't really make sense to me to spend that many runes and that much stamina on a unit like Alexa just for this on something you've already doing just fine, and probably just as fast, if not like a little faster, a little slower before. But for people like me who like using different units and like having fun, absolutely no questions asked. And maybe she'll be good for something like Expedition or some sort of different mode like that in the future, which is always good to build units like this that just take like extra runes or something like that, right? And a lot of us already had her 6-starred, right? So it's just the fact that we have to awaken her and go through all of those 400 runes, or like 40 greater runes or epic runes or whatever. And let's see the damage here. I mean, I can't believe I'm showing you a regular wyvern run, but that's kind of what we're testing today, right? So we don't have defense break. Yes, we do. We've got some bleeds. 35,000 less damage than Alexa so far. 25,000 less. Also, she gets her CR slower, which may be better or may be worse depending on when defense break comes, right?
Death is closer than you think.
Yeah, so no defense break for this one either. 14k. So with this setup, obviously Alexa's doing a lot more damage, which is kind of surprising. But if we get a defense break sometime, and now Sigrid's just gonna kill, right? So in the end, is it faster or slower? I actually don't know. Because this is gonna one-shot whatever, right? But the question is, does this do more? This does less. Yeah, so that did less damage, and that's important, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to take a look at the units and see. Personally, I'm going to keep using Alexa over Sigrid, absolutely. And new players should probably build Alexa as well, because she doesn't take a Molagora. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I definitely would build her. No reason not to, in my opinion. And thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.